We're back. Triple T Dom in the building, hitting you guys with an unexpected, unscheduled stream, showcasing none other than the new realism mode, available for a limited time. I believe April 3rd, this mode will vanish. We'll get into thoughts, concerns. We're gonna address this new game mode recently added per the 10th anniversary. You understand? So what do we know? Well, the new mode only applies to Warlords of New York. Would have been nice if it was the whole game. However, I'm pretty sure that this is nothing more than a test to see if they're gonna have a new mode like this. Perhaps for Div 2, the end of Div 2's life cycle, or maybe even Division 3. Um, so we're not obviously there's a couple options here. We have new realism agent, we have new hardcore agent. Um, we're gonna go with our top option here. I'm really interested to see how the game functions and works as we are doing away with builds. Okay, so I'll use striker fanatics, headshot regen, all red spotters, obliterate with crit damage through the roof. All of this stuff that you guys are used to seeing, we will no longer have an option to use those builds. There is no builds here. Now there is certain things that may give you a slight enhancement with certain things, and we'll get into that as we play. As you can see, guys, I am at the beginning load-in screen. I have not dabbled with this. I've not played. Excuse me, I don't know anything about this, man, at all. Um, so this is going to be a pretty cool experience right now, man, just to see, is it worth putting all this time in? Um, are there rewards? And I don't mean in game. I mean for completing Woney, Warlords of New York. Is there, because typically for a Warlords of New York, for most people, a run would be anywhere from roughly about 90 minutes to about 3 hours. Um, is where most of us fall when it comes to Warlords of New York. So we're gonna see. Not to say that I'm gonna get through the whole campaign here. However, I do want to knock out quite a bit of playthrough, get through the story, kind of see what we got here. So we're gonna load up. I've heard some agents compare this to Splinter Cell. Um, it's a few other games that we had over the years where the realism has kind of been compared to that. I'm interested to see, man. I'm a big time Clancy fan from way back in the day. You understand? So to kind of see some of the stealth mechanics and being rewarded for um, flanking and making these pushes when we should, we're going to be rewarded. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see how that all pans out. Ammo is going to be an issue. I don't know how severely they handicap us with the ammo. I'm not sure. Oh, what is that? Okay. Just getting a few things together, gang. We're gonna get out here and see what's going on, man. And I'm just gonna probably do a randomized character here, man. don't really feel like sitting here and configuring this and that. Let me see. Alright. I think, oh, so we gotta pick the starter stuff. Oh man, so I'm not even gonna worry about the clothes. Whenever you start a character, man, you have basically the generic things that came out when the game came out. So what I would advise is I would just get your. Again, I don't really care about this stuff too much, man. Is he tatted up? No, no tats. We'll put some ink on him, and we'll get out there and see what this realism mode has to offer, man. Um, Now, for those of you who haven't seen all the cutscenes for Warlords, in fact, excuse me, for those of you who don't know, Warlords actually is free for the next month. So if you guys kind of want to get out here and experiment and kind of see what Woney has to offer, um, it's a good time. I mean, it's not going to take you a month to get through Warlords, man. You can beat it time and time again. Kind of make the decision if if it's worth. I don't know if it's what 15, $20, might even be $30. I don't know. They got a lot of crazy sales going on right now, so check them out in the store, see what they've got to offer. All right, let's see what we got here.
Agent, name's Kelso. I'm your backup from DC. Hope I'm not too late.
Kelso, we hope you're not too late. Kelso.
This is Kelso. We're on our way.
All right, let's take a look here. Excuse me. So, more lethal enemies. Enemies inflict significantly more damage, but so do you. Think tactically of your plan, engagements carefully to avoid being overwhelmed. Fewer resources, ammo capacity is significantly reduced. I'm interested to see how much of a reduction. Uh, in addition, your resupply crates are not available. Ooh, grenades and ammo only dropped by enemies. So there's no restock box, guys. Oof. That's... I don't know how I feel about that, man. Progression changes. Experience the game with streamlined RPG elements, no XP gains, talents or random attributes. Wow. No talents, guys. You see this. No talents, no attributes. Do not drop weapons or gear. Obtain new items as rewards by completing campaign objectives. So we don't deconstruct gear. We don't sell gear. It says right here, do not drop weapons or gear. This is definitely different, man. This is definitely different. All right. All right. You see our armor and health bar here. Looks like we start off with a turret and a regular pulse. Looks like we got a foul. Okay, we got a foul and I want to say that's the M44 carbine. Let me see. Oh, it shows us. Okay. All right. So we got a foul here, and I was correct. The M44 carbine. Okay. Um, yeah, this looks a lot different. This looks a lot different than what we're used to. Oof. So there's mags, but it doesn't tell you the like. It doesn't tell you. Okay, this might take me a little. This might take some getting used to. Um, don't worry about weapon skins and all that quite yet. I don't know if I want to put the 12 times scope on there. All right.
When life calls, you reach out to your people, the ones who know you.
All right, gang. Let's see what we got here, man. It looks like all of this is just regular starter gear, just as it would be in a regular game. When you first start off, you don't have any bonuses or anything. So this is just about as bare bones as you can get. But as we play, we're gonna kind of see um, how that progression kind of works itself out, man. I'm all about tactical gameplay, so this should be. My character looks evil, does he not? Looks pretty evil. All right, let's get it. I'm glad how the ooh,
I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside
notice
the
even though I
building.
landed
Be
both of those
careful.
headshots
We're
with
not hit with a
ease,
bioweapon.
there is
Mask
quite
on
a
at
bit
all
of kick
times.
from
Follow
this
me.
M44 carbine, bro. Um, and this is not a weapon that I use very often, so don't expect me to be like an expert.
You can't hide in there forever, Division. Your friends need you out here. I hope this hurts. You want to test me too?
Oof.
Time to make these fuckers dance. I'm gonna own you.
So again, standing out in the open, not the smartest thing to do. So it looks like the little bit of damage that we did
Kelso,
take
get
after we
inside
were
City
out of
Hall and secure
combat,
the wounded. I'll
we
send
did
help as
get
soon as I
a
can.
small portion of our armor back.
We can climb in through the roof. Follow me.
Again, I haven't watched any videos on this. You see the box here, it's disabled. You can't go up to the box and but I'm interested to know how much ammo do you get? I don't like not. Oh, okay. So it does show you when you swap weapons. That's a way to kind of gauge and see how much you got. When you hit triangle to swap your weapon from your primary to your secondary, it does display a number. So I guess that's a way for us to check since it doesn't tell us in the HUD. Um,
Contaminated area.
I'm so used to moving with my damn
Readings are off the charts.
quick step. It's like so weird not having that extra
Keep the
20%
building.
movement
Keep an
speed.
eye out for survivors. We need to get down there. Come on. Lau, we've reached City Hall. I'm with the survivors.
Again, the restock
The
boxes
Unit
are
settlement is sending medics. Make sure the
not
area is
active.
secure before they arrive.
Shit. It's gotta be right There's fuel in the basement. Agent, cover us while I get these people out.
I haven't gotten a kill with the foul yet, so I think we're gonna use a foul. Oh yeah, I gotta take this. I gotta take this scope off. It's not giving me any additional bonuses anyway.
Now we got ourselves.
I thought it was one over here. And you see, I didn't really take all that much damage, but...
This shit runs out fast.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who's
Okay, so it does look like you do get your armor back when you're out of combat, man. So that's a bonus. If you guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. We're getting into the new game mode here. Realism mode. I have no experience with this, so we're gonna figure it all out together, man. But yeah, there is definitely a difference between this and starting a new character or running Woney. There definitely is a difference.
Running facial recognition analysis.
Alright, come on, let's get it. Yeah, even using the foul, and you guys, if you guys have been rocking with your boy for a while, you know I love the foul. I use it for Dark Zone PvP. I use it for PvE. You can definitely tell that the foul
They're extracting the survivors.
doesn't have any attachments right now, man. It's
We have a lot to talk about.
and even the M44 carbine, pretty reliable, good at mid to long range. However, that thing kicks like a mule, bro. I'm really interested to see how some of the other weapons perform moving forward, man. Yeah, it's not. This is definitely not like the normal gameplay. You just run up to NPCs, you face tank them because you're dependent on your AOK, which is armor on kill, or you're dependent on your regen, or you're dependent on your hazard protection against all that status. You don't have that luxury right here, man. But if you land your shots, it's pretty rewarding because it doesn't take a lot of bullets, a lot of rounds. However, the recoil is what you really got to get used to. Look at that. And you guys hit, those are headshots. So the majority of my kills that I've gotten, that's a headshot too. You can hear the brains just being torn to pieces by the projectiles. Again, the only way I know that you can check your ammo count for this new game mode is you got to hit triangle. I don't think I've picked up any ammo from any NPCs. I believe that's how we get our ammo. You got to get it from the NPCs, bro. So, and again, if you guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. If you're not subbed, what are you doing? We're checking out the new game mode here, man. Realism mode. Now, this game mode is exclusive for the event here. So, basically, we're only going to have this game mode for the next few weeks. Okay. As I've stated before, I think this is a test, man. You know, I think they want to see how players react to the new mode, and if the feedback is overwhelmingly positive, I think that we could see this mode being brought back as a permanent game mode, or even I could even see them adding this to Div 3, bro. Because it's totally different. You're not just gonna run in a room and face tank things like we're so accustomed to doing. Pull out a shield and do this, and again, really relying and dependent on our builds. This is different, man. This is different. Even the combat. You ain't just running in there just shooting stuff. And I've noticed too, these boxes that normally have items in there, you can't even open them. So it's like they're disabled. Maybe because there is no resources.
Careful, Agent. Looks like there's trouble up ahead. Get to cover.
Now I haven't even used my skill yet. Oh, I meant to pulse. I hit the wrong one. That's my fault.
Aim for their fuel tanks. That should slow them down.
Woof. Shot him in the ass. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, this M44 is pretty reliable. Oof.
Vital signs critical.
Sheesh. I'm so used to running faster with that pistol. Sheesh. Now you guys, you saw that. I almost got my ass whooped at the beginning of Woney. Now that's crazy. Oh. Where the hell did he come from? Honestly, I didn't even see that other one. It's like he just kind of appeared. That could have been on me. Maybe I... Bro, is there someone behind me? No, there's not. Wait. Okay. Now, because you don't have a HUD, you just really have to pay attention. Because if one of those NPCs gets behind you, and, I mean, you guys see it only takes a few rounds, and you're damn near dead. So I'm going to switch to the M44 here.
Come on.
So, yeah, just running into a certain place, guns blazing, akimbo style, like you're on your late 80s Rambo shit, that ain't gonna cut it here. That ain't gonna cut it.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome. The guy in charge, Paul Rhodes, isn't happy to see me.
So, I mean, I guess that's good that we don't have to hit any boxes or anything like that. You know, we could just really focus on getting through the content, man, getting through the mission or missions. We don't got to worry about tapping all these resource boxes and whatnot.
Get back! We're here to speak with Rhodes. You're not welcome. You've taken in enough agents. It never ends.
Would help if I'm not dropping my damn controller, right?
Get back!
Yeesh. Get back!
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Fine.
Rhodes, you better listen to what I have to
Welcome
say.
Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the Cleaners is pretty impressive.
City
They're
Hall.
not very fond of the division, which is why we need to
Who's
convince them
fond
to
of the
help us while we
division,
go
bro?
after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Fuck that! The division had its chance.
We need somewhere to regroup.
Find somewhere else.
How do you know Haven isn't Keener's next target?
Are you kidding me? You'll make us a target.
We can keep you safe.
Of course you can. Just like Hell's Kitchen. I'm not gonna fall for that shit again. We're fighting the same fight here. Our situation's a fuck ton better than it was back in Midtown. These people feel safe.
You're right. The situation.
So if you guys haven't played this realism mode, man, I'm urging you guys to give it a whirl, man. Give it a shot.
It's getting pretty rough out there, Paul. But it's your decision.
As you guys see, it does not take a whole lot of damage
Do what you need.
to send you to the afterlife.
Now I want you out.
It can be a regular NBZ.
All of you.
End the show for you permanently.
Keener is our main target, but right now, his whereabouts...
I hope you guys don't mind if I skip some of these cutscenes. I'm assuming that the majority of us saw Woney.
Based on the footage we found in City Hall, we've managed to get leads on the other 4 rogue agents.
If not, I don't want to be like an asshole to anybody, bro. If you guys wanted to watch the cutscenes, I'll chill and watch it with you. If you don't want to watch it, put a comment up. Like, Dom, can you skip it, please? Please, could you skip it? Bro, it's no biggie to me, man. You know, we're gonna get through it one way or another. Again, I'm interested to see how these other weapons function, and since we don't have gear and we don't have like brand sets, we can't like really have loadouts per se. I'm wondering to see how some of these other things affect the overall gameplay of how our agents move, and you know, what stats can we acquire in this new mission? You know,
We've had reports of a number of patrols being ambushed in Battery Park.
honestly, I don't think the NPCs are very spongy at all, man. I really don't. Most of my kills on these NPCs have been headshots, whether I was using the FAL or the M44 carbine. Really slapping shit, man. Let's go. Now, normally when I do Warlords, I don't really have I've run this so many times on regular mode. I don't really have a favorite as far as to what order. But you know what? I think before we go and knock out a mission,
What the fuck does Rhodes think is going on
we might
here?
want to acquire some other pieces of gear, something.
Unbelievable.
Let's see what we got here. Talk to you, Benitez, talk to Rose. Again, apologies for anybody who wants to watch the cutscenes. I just trying to get through this here. I think I gotta go downstairs. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Man, this task...
So, my question, where do we... So, we only can get the gear from dead NPCs? Like, we can't go to this vendor and buy it? No, look at this. You can't even interact with the vendor, man. That's crazy. Yeesh. Okay, nope, can't go in that. Damn. So the stash box is disabled, the vendor's disabled, the ammo boxes are damn. Everything's disabled. That is crazy. You know what? I could do the preset to all the missions before we actually take down the final like manhunts, the 4 manhunts. Cause I don't, honestly speaking, I don't know how you obtain gear, bro. Like all those NPCs that we slapped the shit out of, none of them dropped anything. All right. Oh, and then did you guys see how I marked the crash drone? There is no like here it shows us the waypoint, but notice when we go back into the regular screen here, there's no waypoint. You can see the waypoint off to a distance, but there's no line telling you to go here or to go there. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. For all of you guys who aren't really familiar with Warlords, especially my Dark Zone players, this might be a little tough for you guys, man. I'm not gonna lie. My Dark Zone agents, this might be a little tough for you guys, man. No, you guys don't like to spend too much time out here.
Center, former headquarters for government and law enforcement agencies. But I really do mean former. There were widespread protests.
So
and
wait a
riots
minute.
here in
Can
the
I
early days
can't
of
even
the
you can't
outbreak.
even see the
Now,
activities.
it's more like a memorial to the society we lost.
'Cause, well, it's a few. We got one over here just to the north of the contaminated alley. Could push past the alley, go up there, then drop back down. I don't know. It's gonna be trial and error, man. We might bump our heads a few times, you know. Um, that's just bound to happen, man. We haven't watched any guides. We haven't watched any tutorials. We're just jumping in this thing, ready to go. Did my waypoint just vanish? Looks like it might have actually.
Nearby signal detected.
You're coming
I
up on
think
the
my
drone.
waypoint just
Dig
vanished,
out
man.
that transceiver, and we'll see where it takes
I mean, it's a
us.
good thing I realized that I was going the wrong direction, because had I not, I would have just been traveling down the street, not knowing where to go. Oh, yeah, this is... I don't know why. You guys, I keep going to these boxes and stopping because I'm so used to tapping those boxes, man. Especially when I run characters or I'm on my hardcore character. I'm so used to just going in there and tapping the box, bro. You don't even have to do that.
Transceiver secured. Downloading
I
comms
believe your
protocols.
pistol ammo, your sidearm ammo
Finding the
is
transceiver is a good start. But we need more data if we're
unlimited.
gonna locate Parnell.
Again, for
I had
those
an
of you
agent
guys
drop
who
off
just
their
pulled
latest
up,
surveillance report
the
at
only
the
way
beginning
I
of
know
July.
for sure that you
They
can
should be
check your
surrounding
ammo
data
is by
now.
hitting triangle,
Should be
man.
able to
Swapping
cross-reference the
from
two
your
and isolate
primary
patterns
to your
that will point us in the
secondary
right direction.
back to your sidearm. All right. I feel like I'm running so slow without my quick step, bro. Oh, Elite Patrol. Where is that at? So again, it doesn't show you a HUD. You just have to know. Like it'll give you a general. Oh my gosh, a general idea. Let's get busy here. Oh shit. Whew. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Damn it. I'm used to my turret being R2 if I do use a turret, and it's really messing me up. I might have to swap my skill because that's like the third time. I just did it again. God damn it. I keep trying to pulse. Oh no, they robbed me on that one, but that's okay. Alright. So did you guys see that heavy that I just dismantled? Smash those thumbs up. Let's go. So it looked like 2 shots with an M44, about 25 meters, will neutralize those heavies with no issue. So that's not bad. I'm assuming that most rifles and sniper rifles in the game are going to be able to perform very similar to that. We got a broadcast right here. Again, I'm interested to see like what is the drop. How do the drops work, man? Because I haven't gotten a single drop yet. I'm kind of hoping that I pick up something of use. Alright, those shield guys can be annoying, so you know what? Let me go ahead and do this first.
Any unreported contamination will be destroyed.
Wow, did you guys see how quickly did he did he destroy that turret, or was that just no way? That can't be the duration. That can't be the duration of that turret, bro. No way. Whoa. What they got going on? That's nice. Are they coming over here? Where the hell is the speaker at? I hear it. Is it upstairs? Again, I'm not pretending to be a pro at this. I mean, I'm learning as we go along. Apparently, I have to interact with one of these consoles, but it doesn't. It's not telling me which console. Maybe this one? Yep. I told you, we're going to figure this out together, man. We're not short bus over here, man. We're going to figure this out. Question is, where are they going to spawn from? Kind of nervous because they have the ability to just outright... Whoa. See, when you see Lassie running for cover, you know it's real. Whew. Okay, so what we're gonna do, looks like they were coming from this street side. This looks like a good place. Wow. So they can destroy your skill. Your skills are super fragile.
Access key detected.
Now, it looks like he dropped something. Looks like some painkillers, maybe? What was that I just picked up? What was that, man? I think it said painkillers. Is that supposed to be like an ammo kit of some sort? Maybe? My question is, who the hell dropped the access key, man? So they don't even give you the emblem for the access key? That is insane. So you just gotta remember where you drop these with these bots. There's only a few of them. Unless, do you guys think I picked it up already? Was that the painkillers? Was that the access key? Cause okay, so they're coming this way, and I gotta swap my skill because I'm tired of making that mistake. Whew. Yeah, those shield guys might be more of an issue than normally. Oh, the pistol is woof. Now, I landed that headshot, but there was a few shots where that reticle was center mass, and those bullets jumped all around that bot, man. Yeesh. Yeah, weapon handling non-existent. Non-existent. So, apparently, as you guys can see by looking at the screen here, we've been getting items. Where these items go, I have no fucking idea because I'm not seeing them drop, right? I'm not seeing any of these items drop, but apparently we've got weapons, we've got knee pads, and we've got gloves. So let's take a look and see what we got, man. MP5, surplus SVD, or you know what I'm thinking? Maybe the items that you get goes off of XP. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter about progression per se in the story mode. You might get certain things for completing certain missions, but I think basically off of what we're seeing here, that you get items based off of XP, and XP is based off of completions. And you guys see, normally this C79 scope, this gives us 5% crit hit chance. If you guys are Div players, you know that this scope normally awards you 5% CHC. Here, you just getting a 3x4. You're getting a zoom, you get the sight. That's it. There is no heavy spring mag. This didn't increase anything. Yeah, so this compensator, 9 mil. This is also CHC, 5%. Come on, man. I don't got 60 plus builds because I don't know what I'm talking about here, man. But again, you see, I'm equipping these attachments. I'm not getting any of those additive bonuses that we would normally get if we were playing a regular game mode. And notice that these weapons are there's no levels to them, meaning there's not a level 2, there's not a level 3, there's not greens, purples, and golds. They're just, this is like bare bones, real shit, bare bones right here, man. I'm definitely not going to use the surplus SV Dizzle. Do not like this weapon. I can't stand the hand basket. I don't like anything to do with the SVD. I don't like it. Most likely you'll probably see me go with M44, Foul. Urban MDR might be okay, but again, using a lot of these weapons that we typically use, that we can dress up with attachments and mods, you don't have that luxury here. So you guys saw, you saw how the pistol was performing, and that was within what, 5-10 meters. All right, so let's get into some more things here. We got a control point. Oh, you know what? Damn, we're moving too fast. We're moving too fast. So what's the difference between these knee pads here? Oh, you guys see right here under the aggressive knee pads title there. This one gives me increased movement speed. Oh. Okay. All right. So we just put on some knee pads. Again, it's throwing me off because I'm so used to there being colors and levels, and so this is a little different. This is a little different, man. Stationary grip gloves. This decreases swap speed. So you do get small bonuses, bro, but nothing like you're gonna get for the regular mode that you see from things that we have from brand sets or gear set. It's not even close. But if you want to take things up to the next level, man, and you want to challenge yourself, this is not a bad way to do it. I don't have many sniper rounds. Since they don't see me. Ooh, okay. Okay. Since they don't. Are you? Do you guys see the reticle is on this bot, bro? It's actually on, and I'm missing, bro. Like, that is crazy. All right, let me call the nearby allies. When I'm playing on harder difficulties, that does help a little bit. Draws a little bit of the ag off you. Now, I think I can get him with this pistol pretty... Look at that. Reticle right on. Look at that. Now, out of those 5-6 shots I shot, one of them was a bad shot. All the other ones should have landed. Now, he dropped something. Let's see, what did he drop? Looks like some ammo. Picked up a little bit of ammo. Let's pulse out. We're gonna get him first. That flinch fucked me up. Headshot.
detected.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Drop that. Drop that. Okay, there's our comrades. They're coming over. They're gonna lend a hand. Drop that nade. Drop that nade. Play with fire, get burnt. Oof. Jeez.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, wow. Okay. Come on, NBCs. Help me out. I'm hurting here. Where's my team? Team. They're over there getting their asses whooped. Where the hell did those NPCs come from? Because for this to be a control point, is he gonna make it? No, he's over there getting his ass kicked. Look at him. Look at him. This realism mode's too much. Too much power. You know, it's a lot of NPCs and a lot of NPCs right here. I noticed that there is no level for difficulty, so there's just one difficulty for this. He's not gonna come over here. I might as well just give up, bro.
Agent deceased.
And our first down actually just happened. Again, typically when you take over a control point, if you're not defending, I don't know where the hell those NPCs came from. Because honestly speaking, they only should have been spawning from, traditionally, when you're doing a control point, before you actually capture, they all should spawn from within the building or whatever structure that they are currently occupying. That's how it typically works. So I don't know where the fuck those other 3 NPCs came from. Oh, I can fast travel. Nice. But we're gonna go give it another go. Damn, JTF was useless. You see that, man? Over there getting his ass kicked, bro. Come over here for the revive, man. Oh, wow. Not a very good spot to spawn me, but that's okay. We'll get back. We're gonna get back, and then we're gonna get on in there. Bye-bye. And there is no presets, man. Yo, what's going on, brother? We're just playing this new realism mode here, man. Trying to showcase this off a little bit. You know, haven't had a chance to get my hands on it the first 2 days, so I just wanted to get out here, man, and show you guys a little bit about what it's about. You know, see if you guys might want to come out here and give it a shot. You know, I don't know. I mean, honestly speaking, I haven't really played a whole lot of it, but I don't think it's bad, man. It's definitely not like playing the regular division, man. Totally different. Oh, shit. How was that a miss? Are you kidding me? There's still a whole nother wave? Oh, let me get the hell back, bro. What? Yeah, this is definitely gonna take longer than about to complete, won't he? This is not gonna be a 90-minute run. There's just no way. Look how long it takes you to take out a control point, man. Oh shit. Are you kidding me? I missed that? I missed that shot? No way. I'm gonna have to take a kit here. Yes, definitely a different experience, but you know what? I could appreciate it, man. I could appreciate it. I don't think it's bad. You definitely have to think about what you're doing. It's way more tactical than the traditional Div 1 and 2. Damn, they keep shooting these damn fire canisters at me. Let me pulse out. Okay, I just picked up some ammo there.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Now, all of that was just capturing the game. That was just capturing the control point. I would have thought that I captured it, defended it, lost it, and recaptured it again. That is insane, man. Oh man, yeah, yeah. If you've only been playing for a couple months, yeah, you definitely got some configuring to do. But it's not bad, man. You know what? I welcome all new players, man. PvE, PvP, realism mode, hardcore mode, regular mode. So yeah, man. Welcome to Div, bro. Welcome to Div.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You like the experience so far? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that was a little bit too. Get out of here. Oh. How many sniper rounds do I have? 14. And then it just really makes you. Oh, shit. Oh man. Like even the shield guys kind of give you more trouble in this than normally, because if you hit their shield, nothing. Oh my God, you're running right at me. Whew. Yeah, those shield dudes will beat the shit out of you, man. I really had to like step back, move around. Where's this last one at?
Supply room access unlocked.
Supply room access unlocked. Let's go see what we got in there, man. See what this supply access room is all about.
Contaminated area.
Do we get any items from the cache, or?
You've probably heard of the cleaners before. They started as a militant group of sanitation workers
No.
and first responders obsessed
So,
with eradicating the green poison virus from the city.
I'm hoping that they at least
Some
drop
put an
something
end
in
to
my
them
inventory,
now,
man.
but like a virus, the ones who survived
Nothing?
evolved and grew stronger.
Oh, that's
Don't
tough.
underestimate them.
That's tough.
Exiting contaminated.
My question would be, what would give the agents the incentive to knock out these activities if... I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out along the way.
Transceiver is a good start, but we need more data if we're gonna locate Parnell.
I had an agent drop off their latest surveillance report at a community nearby. There
Oh.
should be some relevant data in there.
You should be able to cross-reference the two, then isolate patterns that will point us in the right direction.
I really... Okay, so... Looks like they're fighting JTF. Uh-oh. Absolutely. God, dropped my fucking skill in the wrong spot again. See what I mean? How you can't just run up and think you're gonna wipe some shit? Okay, we got something here. So I'm guessing that maybe those little, let me see. No, it wasn't gear. Probably was an armor kit. I might have had two before. So, and it really makes you think about what weapon you're gonna use for the engagement. You can't just throw on your favorite weapon and just engage with that weapon. There's gonna be times where you're gonna have to swap to your pistol to conserve ammo. If not, you're gonna run out of ammo. There's no restock boxes. There's no fast traveling. Okay, so this is where you got to be careful. Um, so there's two here. I know damn well he did not see me, bro. What? He did. Now that I don't know how that happened, but
See them? We gotta move.
is that both of them? Yeah. So the cooldown on these things on my drone looks like it's about 45 seconds, but you could see the duration of the drone really wasn't that long. It might be like maybe 5 to 7 seconds, and then you're on cooldown for damn near a minute, 45 seconds. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Oof. The hell is that subway at? You know, it's crazy when I need to find.
Recovering that transceiver is a good start, but we need more data if we're gonna locate Parnell.
I had an agent drop off their latest surveillance report at a community nearby. There should be some relevant data in there.
You should be able
Is there a
to
man? I think there's a manhole I'm supposed to.
patterns that will point us in the right direction.
Uh-oh. That's nice. I think this is it here. Okay.
Check in with the community leader. They've been supporting our agents.
Hey there. Judging from the orange ring, I'm assuming you're here on division business and not to adopt a cat. The other agents left some stuff here, in case one of you comes in here. Let me know if you change your mind about that cat, though.
Alright, let's go search this drive.
Data analyzed. Signal source identified with 91% accuracy.
Good enough for me. Looks like Parnell's drones have been controlled from an abandoned prison. Creepy.
Perfect place to hide a covert operation.
Not for long. We tracked the drone signal to the antennas on the roof of the tombs.
You know, this one,
Has been there at some point.
can you
Scouts
change your
spotted rifles in
skill?
the area and coming out of the building.
I'll help out on this one. If Parnell's the tech genius everyone makes him out to be.
Alright, let me see something here.
We're so privileged to have you.
So it says the duration is 20 seconds. I don't know about that, bro. It didn't seem like 20 seconds to me. I dropped that turret down and it still had life. It still had health on it, and I don't know. It seemed like it was damn near 10 seconds. I don't know. Oh, these ones are locked. What are they locked behind? Huh. So pulse and turret is probably, or you could go pulse and drone, but I don't know. Secret mine. I think you're gonna get a lot more out of a drone or a turret over the secret mine. That's just my opinion. Pulse is definitely gonna be crucial, just for the simple fact you don't have a HUD, so you don't have a mini map. You don't have that little indicator telling you that someone's coming from the south or coming from the west or flanking around this building. You have to see it. So if you don't see these NPCs come up, you're gonna have a very, very tough time. Another rifle, 1886. I noticed it doesn't tell you the damage either, man. There's no. You guys notice that? It gives us the RPM. It gives us the mag, but nowhere in any of the stats for any of the weapons. Let me see. Not even for the sidearm. Huh. Interesting. So we, yeah, this holds 8, 5. I don't know. M44 has been doing me righteous, man. I haven't really, hasn't really let me down. There's a few shots that were kind of like, whatever, but for the most part, it's been pretty solid. MP5 has also been pretty good for close quarters. I like it better for close quarters than a foul. Um, I don't believe the ammo types are shared, so if I run out of ammo for my SMG, I guess I could always swap to the swap back to my AR. So again, you guys see how I marked this? There is no waymark. There's no waypoint. There's nothing telling me to go up the stairs, go around this building, head down the street. You just gotta kind of know, or get lost and sightsee in New York. What is this? A hostage? Yeah, honestly, I really wish I knew the formula behind their whole logic on how gear and weapons was awarded to you, because I'm not so sure if it has got anything to do with just doing open world activities. And if that's the case, I don't really want to burn through all my ammo doing an activity that I'm not gonna be, rewarded for. Oh shit. That's what I get for not paying attention. So you take your eyes off the prize for one moment. One moment is all it takes. Gotcha. So all it takes is one moment. Not paying attention. The next thing you know, you look up and you got 4 NPCs right, and it doesn't take much for them to kill you. Now, this one's gonna be something else. This one's gonna be annoying, and I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be annoying. It's because they have those drones, and typically when I run this, whether it's on my hardcore agent or my regular agent, I like to run an EMP jammer. This is the only manhunt for this DLC that I really like to have jammer. As you guys can see, there's no jammer option, bro. There's none. I know this M44 is probably not going to do me a whole lot of good for the drones. Oh man, this is going to be tough. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to keep MP5, swap M44 for 1886. I like that skin, man. Is that the default skin? Oh, that looks crazy. That looks crazy, doesn't it? That's a default skin for 1886? That's crazy, okay. And again, you guys see there's a lot of attachments and things I don't have yet. They keep giving me knee pads, man. How about a mask or a holster? What's this about? Increases accuracy. Okay. So we've got we've got three knee pads. One of them is giving us increased accuracy. We've got another one that's giving us increased movement speed. At this point, I'm gonna swap this for the accuracy just because, but it doesn't really tell you how. It's very vague, man. Like, I'd be pissed if like it only gave you like an extra 2% accuracy, bro. Like, that'd be crazy. We'll see.
We've tracked the signal from Parnell's drone, and it looks like it's coming
Yeah,
from the
this
kill.
is.
Hopefully
Oh
he'll
my
still be
god.
there. At the very least, we'll be able to find some of his equipment.
I'll sit
Oh
in
boy.
on this one, in case you need some
Oh
support.
boy.
I just want to see what weird
Okay.
shit this kid's been up to.
Hostile striker drone detected.
We took out the drone so fast that the dialogue can't keep up with what's actually happening. Let's go. Now, I personally believe swapping the 1886 for the M44 carbine was a good idea. As you guys just saw, I fired 3 shots. I hit all 3 shots, one and done for those drones. Short work of those drones. There's 2 other parts of this mission where like when you're in the prison cell, and there's another part. Now I notice, oh, because this is a rifle, not a sniper rifle. Ah. Okay, so this ammo type is not even shared with the carbine, because that's a sniper and this is just a rifle. Nice. Nice. Whew. Headshots are vicious. Oh, see? That's what I was saying. If one gets by you, bro. How is my SMG? Oh. Whoa. Calm down. This thing kicks like a mule. Uh-oh. Hey, you're not the only one with an SMG. You ain't the only one with an SMG that goes bang. Whew. This thing is kicked like a mule. Yeah, weapon handling, non-existent. Kiss this thing goodbye. You guys remember, if you played Div 1, you guys remember, like, a lot of us, especially those of us that played Div 2, we appreciate weapon handling in Division 2 so much that when you go back and play Div 1, you really know what it's like to have, like, no weapon handling at all, man.
Thank God you're here. Listen,
I mean, none.
I'm on your
That's
side.
what this feels
I've been
like.
underwriting Keener's operation for months.
The pistols, you can definitely tell that they abandoned weapon handling.
I think he's on to me.
Oh.
I'll meet you in the cafeteria.
I can smell his bullshit from Haven. Be careful, Agent.
Hostile striker drone detected.
So there's no point of us shooting a lock off of here, right? So just like some trolling shit, like all the stuff that's normally open that we go in and yeah. So I guess all the secretive rooms aren't even really worth looking at this point. Now, according to the schematics of our skills, our stats for our skills, it says that the duration for the turret is up 20 seconds. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But either way.
This doesn't make any sense.
Either way.
They fell for it. I'm gonna make you dance.
Damn, how many of them is it? Yeah. Whew. Alright, we got one up top, it looks like. Oh, that should have been a headshot. That's okay. Won't miss that time. That was a headshot. Is that it? Oh, no, no, no. What you got for me? A little bit of ammo? Yeah, this ain't gonna be no 90-minute run. That ain't happening, man. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Facial recognition record on this shade
You know,
database. I fixed the exploit. Shouldn't be a problem anymore.
you know, I could see someone maybe getting through this shit maybe in like 2.5, 3 hours, but I don't see many. Not for their first run. I don't see many people doing that. That flinch was awful. And it looks like rifles and sniper rifles might be your best bet just because you can engage at such a longer distance, man. I think there's one up there in that control tower.
You like a challenge, right? See that button? If you push it, I'll give you a present. Aw, you're no fun.
So this is the other part I was telling you guys about, where you have the
Hostile striker drone detected.
why isn't my skills working? Oh, they robbed me on that last one. That's okay. Whoa. Oh. I thought I was done. Oh, wow. You know, the reticle being white just doesn't really help. Where you going? Is that all of them? Nope. Whew.
Unknown network detected.
I'm getting a ping next door in the infirmary. Parnell must be there.
Yeah, this one's gonna be like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have done this one first just because of the mechanics at the end. I think it probably would have been a lot easier. Vivian might have, no, Kajika, to me, Kajika is the easiest one. He's the easiest one.
Parnell can create holograms of himself?
Excuse me, he just charges at you with the knife and does a whole bunch of yelling. Usually, before he could even finishes that yell, he's already dead. There's been times where we kill him before he even jumps down. So, Kajika would... we can't get ammo either. That's tough. No special ammo. Yeah, I think Kajika's probably the easiest boss. Parnell's just annoying. I don't think it's because he's a hard boss to beat. He's just really annoying, really. But it's gonna be interesting fighting him with a setup like this. Oh yeah, we got plenty of rounds. I know I was having issues keeping ammo for the marksman rifle. I had like 14 rounds. Come on, man. Come on. You know what it is? I think your skills automatically, um, they automatically um, destroyed. They're destroyed after the engagement. Because I did not destroy that turret, and I believe I had some duration left on there. We'll see.
Hey, Agent. There's something you need to know. I've been digging through some classified division records, and there's evidence of institutional corruption that goes all the way to the top.
There's evidence.
You really think the division is insulated from Washington and its political bullshit? We should be working together.
Is there evidence? I hesitated on that second shot, but that's okay. I did the third one.
In the security room at the top of the building.
Let's see. Can we one and done? Parnell, old Theo, one and done. We're certainly going to attempt to do so.
This must be where he keeps his research. Try to access it.
Act terminal detected. Hostile striker drone detected. Bypassing security protocols.
All right, Rhodes. Show us what you got.
I'm on it,
Show us what you got.
Should have this nut cracked in no time, thanks to Isaac. You really don't deserve this kind of power. You really don't.
Finally using the good shit.
You hear them headshots just slapping the hell out of those bots, man. Oh, they sent a whole nother wave, huh? Oh, no, you don't. Oof. Try to hit me with a nade. Filthy bitch. What? That's crazy. There's only one left?
Scan results. Files found. 1. Playing audio file.
You want my research? Sorry, but you didn't say the magic word.
He wiped the servers. There's
He
nothing there.
wiped the
Then we need
servers.
to get moving and get a hold of Parnell.
I'm still running up to
Hostile striker drone
oh
detected.
shit, certain boxes and things of that nature.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Judge? Please tell me you let the
I'm at about 113 rounds on my SMG.
You still got this under control, right? Of course.
Let's see
I'm on my way to you now. The division won't
how
be
that
far
works
behind.
out.
Get ready.
I think it's gonna take me a while to realize that I can't hit any of the boxes. Ammo boxes, resource boxes, special ammo boxes, cash boxes. I find myself still running to stuff, man. Like, I did it several times since I've started playing.
Found the cowards.
You will throw a nade up here, you filthy. Filthy ting. Oh. Oh, really? Headshot. Headshot, even though he was flinching. Whew. The heavy will not turn around. See how that feels. Damn, that nade landed. It did nothing to that big motherfucker, man. Sheesh. Yeah, I believe you can, bro. I was informed earlier that you can play with other people. I don't know if you can play in a 4-stack. So don't quote me on that, but it was confirmed that you can play with other people, man. I didn't look into any of that though. I just wanted to get out here and show you guys a little bit about what this is about. But yeah, it has been confirmed you actually can link up with people. Yeah, I just don't know if you can get a whole 4-stack. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. GG's, GG's. If y'all just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. If you're not subbed, what are you doing? Checking out this new game mode, man. New game mode, in effect. Realism mode. Only available for 1 month during our 10th year celebration. For both Div 1 and Div 2. It's been a hell of a journey. Oh, that's not nice. Oh. Okay, okay. And the good thing about the 1886, man, is it's good for close range and long range. Now, because my M44 carbine only held 5 bullets, I was severely limited. And the carbine is really not the best for close range. I mean, obviously it's a marksman rifle. You can make it work. But I just think the 1886 is more versatile. You know. But you guys saw we was smacking with the carbine, man. We had fun. Damn, that flinch was something serious. You see, all you got to do is do an ill-advised move, break cover, and you get lit up, bro. You don't get rewarded for playing aggressive. It just don't happen. You got to be tactical. You got to be smart. There's no mini-map or HUD. So awareness, if you don't have good awareness, you know, I know some of my Dark Zone agents out there, man. You guys run around, you know, your awareness may not be the best. This may not be the game mode for you, but give it a shot. Even if your awareness is questionable, give it a shot. You know, I know a lot of people wanted them to have a mode like this where the NPCs weren't so spongy. This almost hits that right on the head, man. You know,
DC turrets compromised.
Apparently, he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve.
again, you guys saw that first heavy that we dropped earlier on. 2 shots, 2 headshots, he was down. You know, I don't really like taking cover by flammable obstacles. That helps, bro. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. You know, those agents, include myself, that have had experience with warlords in New York, yeah, we're gonna be a little bit more comfortable than somebody just starting to play. We're gonna be a little bit more comfortable. But even if you are familiar with the spawn points, what is that up there? Oh, it's a turret. Even if you are familiar with the spawn points, it's really easy for it's really easy for the NPCs to get on the side of you or to flank you. Like right there, that guy right there, I didn't even see him. So you even with you knowing the spawn points, you guys see we had it down earlier at the control point, first control point that we capped. It can happen, bro. It can, and it doesn't take many of them either. You know, it could be 1 or 2 of them, and if they catch you out of cover or, you know, making an ill-advised push, they'll put you on your ass. Again, it's not like you can come out here with 6 blue cores, 2.1, 2.2 million armor, 500,000 armor on kill, 120,000 regen. All those builds, man, trust me, I know them, I got them. You can't come out here with that. You know, you got to really think about what the hell you're doing.
This is right in your wheelhouse, Agent.
Okay, so... Oh. Which one is that? I see ya. Charlie. So this is the part that I said is gonna be damn, and they put that turret right there. That's great. And of course the boxes are on the other side. Alright, let me flank around this way only to take out the box and can't even hit the damn box. Oh, skill definitely plays a bigger role here, man, because you can't just, again, you can't just run out and tank, and you can't run out and just tank damage. And then, you know, because your med kits is limited, your ammo is limited, you can't just strap on an OP weapon and just use that weapon. You're gonna find yourself using different weapon types, and you may even find yourself using your sidearm, because that's the only weapon type where you get unlimited amounts of ammo. So, like, for example, right now, this guy, he's the last one here. Sure, it may take me a few more shots to drop him, but these are shots that I'm not really wasting. Come on, man. And you see pistols, even though that reticle is on this NPC, they're not the most reliable. I can't make this up. Now, it'd be different if my reticle was like way off to the side, but yeah, pistols aren't the most reliable for this. Yeah, pistols are definitely not the most reliable.
Rogue agent detected.
Where are you at, Theo? Ah, same one. Alright, where is this generator? Way over there? Of course. Why would it be close to me? Is there two? Oh. Ah, there you are. Oof. Now, I don't know how come he didn't take any damage from that canister. That's okay. Ah, there you are. Where's the other ones? Okay, I see this one. Ah, and the other one's on the other side, of course. I'll put it over here next to me. That makes no sense. Alright. I'm gonna pulse out. I see you. Oh. Okay. Get out of here. Whoa. So there's Theo right here. Are you kidding me? That he landed that nade? Down goes Theo. Down goes Theo. That's what I'm talking about. One and done. Let's go. Let's go, man. So we just unlocked 1, 2, 3. Looks like 2 weapons, a piece of gear, and 2 weapon attachments, man.
Probably. It's gonna take a hell of a lot of processing power to find the server,
Let's
crack it, and
go.
extract the files. I've got a few ideas, but his watch is definitely gonna help as well.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Smash those thumbs up. One and done on realism mode. Theo Parnell goes down. Yeesh. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about, man. GG's, Houdini. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Everybody that pulled up, chopping it up with me. Appreciate all you guys that smashed that thumbs up. New subscribers, returning people, new people. Appreciate the love and support, man. Let's go. So we do gotta do Plaza, but let me go back to. Might be. Let me go to the settlement. So, I mean, what did you guys think about that first mission, man? Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult. I thought that it might take us 2 or 3 attempts. I'm really pleased to see us go out there and knock that shit out and first attempt. Um, Definitely different though, man. Realism mode is. I could appreciate a mode like this because I'm a tactical player. Um, so I could appreciate something like this. Do I think that there's some things that they could use to enhance it and make it better? Of course. Um, but that's just like anything that they recently implemented in a game. It's gonna be some bumps in the road and some other things in the way. However, I could still appreciate what they're trying to do. Um, I don't think it's a terrible idea. A lot of people do like Div and would like to see Div on the level. Now, I'm not by no means campaigning for this to be the main game. I like making builds. I don't mind that some of the NPCs, depending on the content, are a little spongy. That's just how Division is. But if they baked something like this into the regular game mode, so more tactical, perhaps even more experienced players can go out and have a good run and experience these weapons bare bones, meaning attachments and gear sets and brand sets aren't going to change the way they perform. When that is baked into the game, I think a lot of us might actually like it, man. um, but there's going to be some of you guys out there who are like, shit's stupid, I'm not playing this shit. You want the old Div, and that's fine, you know um, but I don't think there's anything wrong with realism mode, man. You know, if they have the capability to put that in the game now, then there's a really high chance that, depending on the level of positive feedback, they may bring it back and maybe next time permanently. Let's see what we got going here. So this is a nice little combo that I got set up here. MP5 1886. Um, SRA1. Now they say this is one of the best snipers in the game. I'm not gonna pretend like I use it. I've heard good things about the UIC as of recent. When this first hit the game, it was trash. Um, they say it's much better now. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I can vouch for the 86, the FAL, the carbine. I can vouch for those ones, man. But the ones I don't use, I'll still use them, man. I mean, I don't use carbine that much, but we had a pretty good time with it. So it looks like we got quite a bit of attachments. Again, they're not giving us any bonuses though for these attachments. As far as I know, the only bonuses that we get is from the actual gear itself. And you see this one gives us increased accuracy. This one gives us increased movement speed. We just got a new chest piece here. Let's take a look and see what that is. So this is classified as heavy armor. So we get decreased movement speed, decreased accuracy, increased ammo capacity. Hmm. Uh, I'll give it a whirl and see. It says decreased movement speed, so I wonder how we could offset that by using these aggressor knee pads, which increases movement speed, so that might cancel that out, or it may not even be worth equipping. That type of stuff we don't have the answers for yet, man. Not on day one. Alright, so it looks like we gotta go do police HQ.
Parnell's remote backup server could help us find Keener. We need to get access to it as soon as possible.
There are still hundreds of computers all hooked up to
Hundreds
the
of
same network at the police
computers.
headquarters and Civic Center. Get me access.
The hell is a door
and
at,
I'll
man?
find that
Am I
server.
tripping? I must have been tripping. Running in circles and shit. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Man, running without my damn quick step is torture. Oh, I do got decreased movement speed though from this heavy chest piece.
We're gonna need to reconnect the power to track down Parnell's server. Hopefully, you just need to reset a breaker box or generator.
You're also gonna have to hook Isaac up to the satellite dish on the roof.
Oh, you don't have a... I tried to pull out my specialization and I just remembered you don't have a specialization. That should have been a headshot, but that's cool. Oof. Sniper prick. Oh. Some headshots is vicious. Nope. No, Mike. No specializations, gang. No specializations, man. I don't know why my trigger pull was to the left there, but I don't know what that was about. Okay, I see what's going on here. Is there someone up here? Cause yeah.
Well, that's the perimeter taken care of. Time to find a way into the building. We're not going to be able to do anything here until we have power in the building.
Floor plans say there's an electrical room on the second floor. Get in there and do your magic, Agent. I'm just sitting here with my thumb up my ass until you get the lights back on.
Not your thumb up your
I know you
ass.
got this whole grumpy old man thing, and it's worked for you in the past. But it's not working for me. Knock it off and stay off my comms.
You think you can track his server without me? Go ahead.
I don't know why. Why is it so dark?
You need me. Congratulations, you flipped the switch and the power's back on. Now find a computer and reboot the station's network.
Really? Forgot that weapon handling is non-existent.
The station's network is coming back online. Now for the fun part. Getting Isaac plugged into the satellite dish so we can track down Parnell's server. Ah, shit. You're gonna need a key to get to the roof. Try the chief's office. Should be close.
You see how I messed that up, man?
You done yet? Let's raid!
So it looks like if you deploy your skill in a pretty decent spot, although the skill takes a lot of damage, your skills are super squishy. That's what I mean by that. Um, but did you see how quick, because I threw that turret behind him, he was facing me? See how quickly that turret just, like, that doesn't really happen unless you got a tier 6 all skill damage build and you spec'd in the skill damage. That's the only time you see a result like that. So even though you really can't build for certain things,
Once you hook Isaac into the dish, it shouldn't
putting
take
your
too long to
skills in
find
a
the server
right
and then
place
get out.
makes a huge difference. Headshot. Headshot again. Oof.
Access granted.
Okay, I'm in. Just need you to buy me a little time so I can track down Parnell's server. And no, I
Now,
don't know how
just
much
based
time.
on me
Precise
wrapping this
little
part up
patience, Agent.
and, you know, taking on the first part of Parnell's mission, I mean, I'd probably say solo on a good run for, you know, agents who haven't done this, I'd probably say anywhere between 3 and 4 hours is what you're looking at. And again, that's if you're just coming out and you're going to attack the main stuff. If you're going to run around and do like open world stuff, then control points, hostage rescues, things of that nature.
Havana, Cairo, Tokyo.
If you're going to be doing that, then
Shit. I lost it.
oh,
You
man.
have to realign the dish.
Okay.
Let's get some strobes going!
Oh, he's on that minigun. I'm gonna go destroy this minigun because I don't want anybody else getting on it. Whew.
Go! You die today!
Headshot through the shield. Yeah, the headshots feel satisfying, man. I mean, certainly not like how the regular mode is. I mean, you can one-tap a lot of NPCs on the regular mode, but you really feel like, oh, come on, hurry up. You really feel like you're being rewarded for
Serious trauma.
headshots in realism mode, man. Oh, sniper, where did he? Ah. Headshot.
Connection established.
There we go. I like the sound of that.
Encryption disabled. Downloading.
Damn, a snipers and an LMG dude up there.
Vital signs critical.
Ooh. Playing peekaboo right now.
got a solid connection and have almost finished downloading the data.
Let's not celebrate just yet. Parnell encrypted the data on his server, so we just moved this problem from one server to another.
I'll take a look. I think I can use Parnell's watch to crack the encryption. Remember, Keener's still out there and every second counts. Thank you, agent. This means a lot.
So it looks like we just unlocked P90, D50, ACOG, micro red dot, and a 45 precision mag.
How we doing, Faye?
Nowhere close to figuring out where Keener's hiding just
Bye bye,
yet.
Theo.
Master's been covering his tracks.
Are you surprised?
Of course not. I'm pissed. He's playing with us, making us dance for his amusement.
We'll keep looking for
He's
leads.
making you
We can't
dance.
stay hidden forever.
Is he making you dance? Is that what he's doing? Making you dance. So you guys just saw us take out Theo, man. I guess we could take out Conley next. Does anybody in here know if by any chance when we complete this realism mode, is there any incentive? Is there a patch? Is there a backpack trophy? Is there a camo? Is there, you know, I mean, it would be nice if it was. Because if not, that's tough. Again, it's not a quick process, man. Anybody that goes out here, I'd love to see someone try to speed run this. And I don't think it's impossible. I would just like to see it just as far as to see how fast can someone do it, man. I mean, I think speed running this right here, you could maybe get through it in a couple hours, but again, these are going to be people who are used to playing probably on legendary or running around with squishy builds, all reds. Because your awareness has got to be high. You face it. If not, you're going to be crawling a lot. Be on the ground crawling. Let me go to Brooklyn Bridge and see what we got here. And apparently you can play with I know Mike had asked earlier if you can play with other people, and you can. Oops, I did not mean to go to that. The hub is different, that's why. So shout out Triple T Mardo, he's on there. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people on right now, man. I know it's a little late or early, depending on who you're asking.
Two Bridges was one of the areas that held out the longest after the outbreak. Many of the locals refused to leave their homes and move into Sarah camps. They tried to set up neighborhood community centers rather than relying on the government. Most of them didn't make it. With the cleaners and the other factions wreaking havoc in the area, it was never really sustainable. These days, only a few remain.
Am I going the right way? I think I am. Okay. Gotta push southeast, but that's even difficult to find, you know, when you don't have a HUD. You know, but it's not impossible, man. It's not impossible. And to be honest, I think the interface is pretty new. It's pretty new user friendly. So even for myself, never having to deal with this, yeah, I picked up on a lot of what's going on pretty fast. You know.
I've got reports that the peacekeepers are trying to take a Rikers
Then I
control
got you
point.
guys along for the
Give me a
journey,
hand.
so you know
See what you can
we're
find
gonna
out
figure
from
it out together one way or another. All right. So before we go over here, who the hell agged them? JTF? Ah, yeah, JTF's over there fucking with them. Which I don't really have a huge issue with. I mean, it does take a little bit of the attention off me. Oof.
Coming behind that barrier. Watch your sides. I got you now.
We got him good, did we?
Rhodes told us you're looking for a rogue agent working with the cleaners. Yeah, we've seen her. She's sneaky, but still seems to go out on missions with the rest of the guys. Check in with the community near here. They're keeping track of the latest news.
The coroner's been busy.
Head to the community and see what they've found. We're getting warmer.
Are we? Okay.
Sounds like Conley's
Now,
been
before
busy.
we go over here and beat
Head to
up
the
on
community
look
and
at
see
that
what they've
interface.
found.
That looks just
We're getting
crazy,
warmer.
man. So we unlock PP-19, which for bare bones, and for those of you who don't know what bare bones is, that means there's basically nothing that's gonna improve your weapon's performance, accuracy. So this would include builds, gear sets, brand sets, weapon attachments. The weapon attachments are really just meant for cosmetics. And what I mean by that is it may help some of the functionality of the weapon, but for example, we looked at the scopes. I'm going to put on this PP-19 instead of MP5, but we've already looked at the scopes, and you don't get CHC, which is crit hit chance. You don't get CHD, crit hit damage. You don't get weapon handling. So you don't get any of those. This one here, you normally get, what is it, 30% headshot damage. You don't get any of those. Now, it does change the way, it does change the way that the weapon actually performs, but it's nothing like the regular game mode, man. It's a lot different. Now, the reason why I went with PP-19 over the other is because you almost get twice as much in the magazine here as you do for MP5. You get 30 here, you get 53 here, and 7 shy of literally being double. So, and when I played a lot of Descent, for those of you who don't know anything about Descent, man, there's tons of videos out there, but it's another game mode, very similar to this, with the fact of you start off with nothing. Like, you start off with gray weapons, no attachments, no nothing. So they're bare bones. So I have experienced and played with a lot of these weapons without having an actual build that's built around the weapon. So PP-19 has always been solid for me. The MP5 wasn't bad either. It was good for a close range. Oh shit. They brought the Lova back. Now, the Lova that we typically have is a rifle. This is an assault rifle. This is a variant off of Div 1. And we just unlocked that. That's pretty sweet. I might have to go with the Lova over the PP-19, man. I don't know. They got the KSG. So you guys see, as we go through, we're unlocking weapons. We're unlocking other gear that is, and we kind of dove into that. But notice there's no rarity, meaning there's no blue, purple, high end. There's all of the weapons are just how they are. You're gonna get a gray weapon, and you gotta make the best of what you got. That's kind of crazy, regardless of when you unlock them. And you also notice that they don't have damage numbers. They've got the RPM, it's got the number of the mag size, but it doesn't have anything to do with damage, which is interesting. We got our first mask. Well, it's actually our second mask, but our first mask outside of the default mask. This is called the Breathe Easy mask, and this gives us increased accuracy but decreases stability. That's weird, because accuracy and stability are normally both baked into weapon handling. So to have increased accuracy, so you're going to have a smaller bullet grouping where your shots are landing, but you have more muzzle climb because of the lack of stability. That's crazy. I don't even know if that makes any sense, man. Why would they do that? Huh. Alright, I'll try it out. Try it out and see what we get. Oh, this thing's probably gonna slap. This D50. But honestly, I might keep the X45 because I think this is gonna be better for mid to long range. This is probably if they're in your face and you pull this D50 out, it's over. Um, but I want to have all my bases covered. I got something for close range. I got something for mid to long. Everything that I've got equipped here is. Oh, okay. Okay, so something just caught me by surprise, and that is we now have the decoy that's available. Initially, we had pulse, turret, seeker mine, and a drone. We had these four. And I thought that was actually it. But apparently, and this is the cool thing. This is why I say we're gonna experience this journey together, bro. We're gonna figure it out together. No tutorial, no step by step. We're gonna figure it out ourselves. You understand? We did not have the decoy initially. You understand? So what we're probably gonna do as we progress and we go through and we get to knocking out the rest of the rogue agents, I believe we're going to lock more skills. We're going to unlock more skills. The decoy would be a perfect example, which I'm not so sure. I think what we're currently rocking, which is pulse turret, I think we're going to go with that. Even though your turret can be destroyed. If you throw your turret in a bad spot, like in the middle of a room and there's NPCs, they'll cook your turret immediately. But let's say you have a heavy, like you guys saw when I threw that heavy in that office. I had him agged because I was engaging him. I did that on purpose. That wasn't by accident. So the heavy was facing me. I threw the turret right behind him and it cooked him instantly. A heavy. Now again, you don't see that unless you're a tier 6 all yellow build. And even a tier 6 all yellow, outside of realism mode, I don't think I've ever seen a turret kill a heavy that fast. Again, even an all yellow tier 6, it maybe a few seconds tops. That damn turret killed that heavy almost immediately. Alright, let's go on over here. We got to get to the Chinese supermarket. Again, if it feels like I'm running in slow motion, it's because I am. You understand? I don't have my quick step. It'd be nice for them to bake that into the, you know what I mean? Like, have that be a sidearm once you get to a certain point. It would be nice. Okay, so I think this is... I gotta unlock the safe house, I believe. I wrap around this building here. I think this is a safe house, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, they are lighting me up, bro. Lighting me up. Yep. Wait a minute. Am I tripping? Where the hell is the door? Okay, it's in here. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I run by the door? Yeah, guys, since they took our mules away and we can't make mule characters, I don't come to Warlords very often. There's really no reason for me to be honest. I mean, I beat the campaign multiple times with my regular agent and my hardcore agent. I believe I've got all the gear, items, and equipment that's associated with all the activities in the game, Warlords, Brooklyn, and all the season finales included. So there's really no reason for me to come out and fuck around with Warlords of New York. with the exception of experiencing this new realism mode, which again I don't think is bad, man. I wouldn't mind them baking something like this into the game moving forward. I think it'd be pretty dope.
Cleaners just torched one of the last JTF outposts.
Alright, let's
No
see what we got here.
Any reports of an
No
infection there?
survivors.
I thought that was their whole MO.
With Carly and Keener involved, odds are they're manipulating the cleaners to do their bidding. Who knows where they'll direct the cleaners next?
You're right. We have to investigate.
I feel like, you know what they should have done, man? They should have, when they made all the factions come together and create the pact, don't you guys feel like that was over with just as quickly as it started? Like, I feel like with all the factions coming together, bro, there should have been like a crazy incursion where this section you're fighting cleaners, that section you're fighting true sons. Like, that would have been nice, man. I didn't really feel like the factions of the game had come together and like this is gonna be like the climax of like what's happening. I didn't really get that feeling, and that's what you should get when you're going up against all of the main factions, man. No, that should have been screwed me on that last shot, man.
This is terrible.
Par for the course for the cleaners.
Now, I am going to be trying to use and experiment with different weapons. I'm not going to only have the same weapon on. I mean, you guys have already seen me use a marksman rifle. You've seen me use a rifle. You've seen me use an AR and an SMG. So I am going to switch it up throughout the playthrough, man. I'm going to... Oh, shit. No, you won't. I could have sworn there was... I could have sworn there was 2 NPCs right there. 2 bots. Slapped the shit out of one. The other one disappeared. I don't know what that was about.
Recommend alternative route. Extreme heat signature detected.
That's your only way up. We need to get to the roof. The sprinklers should have come on automatically. Maybe the cleaners shut off the water. Look around for a way to manually restore it.
Fire suppression system.
You guys think they have any like hidden comms? I don't think so.
Fire suppression system operational.
All right, time to move. Conley could still be on the roof. Keep it up, Agent.
I don't think they have any hidden comms. If so, I haven't seen any yet. We already knocked out Theo.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Old Vivian Conley's next.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Get to the roof. Oh, man. Shit.
Unknown network detected.
I'm finally getting a ping from Conley's watch, but it's faint.
Oh, I didn't even see you up there. Oh, that sniper, you definitely gotta go. Headshot. So now that we got the PP-19 in our hand, we're obviously going to try to close the distance. Again, watch out for them explosives. What I like to do is I like to shoot them because when you run by them, they will shoot them and they will ignite and blow up. Man, this PP-19, man, has got way more accuracy and handling out. I don't know how much of a role that plays in that chess piece. And see, that's another thing we got to pay attention to as well. Even though we don't have, oh shit. Even though we don't have builds, we still get minor bonuses from our chest piece, backpacks, gloves, holsters, etc. But again, you might get, you know, increased durability and health, and then fuck around and get decreased movement speed. We just got a damn mask that gave us increased accuracy, but hinders our damn stability. Which again, really strange that would even be a part of the equation, because again, accuracy and stability are both baked into weapon handling. So, but honestly speaking, I don't feel that, you know, the increased accuracy and decreased stability has hurt me at all. But again, I told you guys I really fucks with the PP-19. As far as having it as a primary for close range, it'd probably be my number one go-to over all the items that we've unlocked. And we haven't unlocked it. Oh shit. We haven't unlocked everything, bro. We're still figuring some things out. I was under the impression that you only got that we only had 4 skills, but we just unlocked the decoy, giving us a total of 5 skills. So my whole take is that we may be able to, oh shit, we may be able to unlock all of these skills as we progress and move forward. Now, you remember how we was talking earlier, Mike, how I told you, you know, yeah, it does, you know, give us a little bit of leeway if we've completed Warlords. However, on a mission like this, where you got NPCs constantly moving around, trying to flank you, if you let one of them get by you, it's over. Ain't no bill gonna save you. Ain't no running no 2.1, 2.2 million Gila with Golan and goddammit Bellstone and Murakami knee pad. Ain't none of that, man. No. You get caught in the wrong place with your pants down. Good night. That's it. Big fella. Now again, remember what I told you guys earlier. If you throw that skill in the right place, it really does work. When you wipe, I believe you go back to the base. When we first started earlier in the stream, I did go down trying to cap a damn control point. Oh, buddy. I did go down trying to cap a control point, and I believe it spawned me at the safe house or the settlement. But outside of that, man, don't get used to seeing us wipe. You know. Oh shit.
Serious trauma
Oh,
detected.
maybe I spoke too soon. I got 1 kit left. Get your ass down, man. What you doing, man?
Conley got lucky this time, but her luck is about to run out.
Conley got lucky
Cleaners
this
are maintaining
time.
a perimeter around a stranded oil tanker and 2 bridges. Conley said she was heading back to the tanker. We should go pay her a visit.
Oh, we're gonna go pay her a visit. But before paying her a visit, let's take a look at what the hell did we just unlock? We just unlocked a few things. Okay. So we didn't get any skills. Apparently we got some gloves though. Let's check it out. So you know what? Because our chest piece had decreased ability and our gloves have increased ability, I wonder if that cancels. I wonder if the positive cancels a negative out. Increase swap speed, decrease stability. What? Increase swap speed, decrease stability. Honestly, man, I'd rather keep the ones that I have on. I'd rather keep the station grips over the tactical, in my opinion. I'd rather have increased stability over swap speed. That's just my opinion. Because I'm not doing a lot of swapping, to be honest. I mean, I might swap a few times between primary and secondary, but no, I'm not really feeling those new gloves that we just got. Let's check out this mask. Look, it's inverted. It's what? So instead of this one being increased accuracy, decreased stability, it's increased stability, decreased. It's literally the opposite of the one I just got. No, I don't want to take any. I don't. I don't want to fuck with anything that's gonna decrease my accuracy because that's the bullet spread. I don't. You know what I mean? I'd rather deal with a little bit of muzzle climb, which is going to be what this classified as stability for those of you who never been to the range or maybe you're not familiar with real firearms. That's basically going to be your muzzle climb. I'd rather deal with that, especially if you're going to be using a single shot. Uh, Damn, they did me dirty on my new gloves and my new mask. Shit. It's dog shit. Terrible. Ooh, they just gave me the G36. They just gave me the G36. Which, if you guys are familiar with the Caretaker, which is the named G36, giving us perfect killer, you know what that means, don't you? That's 90% crit hit damage if you land that crit. It's probably the best variant of the G36 in the game. The enhanced is okay. Yeah, I fucks with the enhanced. But you know what? I'm still not giving up that 19. I'm keeping that. Sorry. Yeah, despite the new weapons, the new mask, and the new glove, I don't really see a lot of benefits of using that.
Thanks to the intel you
I just
found in the
don't.
shelter, we know that Conley operates from the stranded oil tanker.
You
Next
guys
to
ready
the
to beat the
Manhattan
hell
Beach.
out of Vivian Conley,
Cleaners have been
man?
refining oil there for some time now.
You guys ready to see
Presumably under
Conley
Conley's
get the
supervision.
shit slapped out of her,
Additional
man?
intel suggests a weak spot in the perimeter around the complex by a gate to the west. Sounds
Smash
like you're
those
now
thumbs
about
up
to
if
go
you guys
break
are
your
ready to
ass,
see
ain't you?
Vivian Conley get her fucking ass kicked, man. I understand. You see, Theo Parnell was easy 1v1. Easy. It's just too much power. Yeah, Theo wasn't much of an issue. In fact, I'm probably thinking Wall Street might be the toughest just because Dragov's got those other two heavies with him. But we'll see. Damn, I don't think I'm going to be able to get by them without having to engage them, so we'll light them up here. Shot him in the shoulder. All I saw was a piece of his shoulder sticking out. That's crazy.
take down Vivian Conley and hopefully get us one step
Honestly,
closer
I
to
think
finding
this
that
one
son of
might
a bitch
be.
Keener. We know that patrols of
This one
cleaners
might be the
regularly
longest
head
out
out
of
to the
all of
west
them.
gate of their oil refinery.
God damn.
Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
You
A
gotta
lot of
be
peacekeepers are
fucking
dead
kidding
because
me.
Keener's been using Conley. Find her and make it count.
I don't understand why I don't have
Immediate medical assistance
any more
needed.
armor kits, man. Oh, you gotta be kidding. And see, that's what I'm saying, bro. All it takes is for one of them motherfuckers to get on the side of you that you don't see, and he's barbecuing your shit. I don't know why I hesitated on that pull. It's alright, we got him that time. Yeah, all it takes is for one of them to get beside, especially this mission here. I mean, I think I don't know. Everybody's got their own ones on Warlord that they say is worse than the others. I don't think any of them are too difficult, but realism mode does add kind of a twist to things. Did you see that NPC just fucking glitch across the screen? Oh boy. Damn, barbecuing me, man. Really love some hazard protection right now. No way.
Serious trauma detected. Agent
I knew that was gonna happen. I was out of kits. What could we do? What could we do? We're out of kits. Now my thing is this. I wonder if you run out of kits, if you go to a safe place. Oh no, they just give you one. That's tough. Could at least let us open a damn.
Patrols of cleaners regularly head out to the west gate of their oil refinery. Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
A lot of peacekeepers are dead because Keener's been using Conley. Find her and make it count.
Put your ass down. That wasn't a headshot? That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That SMG had me flinching. I guess that's what happens when you're shooting 1200 RPM with unlimited ammo. You can do shit like that. Now, how did that not get him on fire? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Headshot. That's a dead shot. Scrambled eggs. Brain matter everywhere. Brain matter everywhere.
Could be a contamination risk. We can't let anything disrupt our operation. Oil is the fuel of our organization and our cause.
We'll switch to our SMG and go to work. Switch to the SMG and go up.
Agent, let's wreck their compound.
I'm gonna say, he's super resilient. He's on fire and he's eating bullets. He ain't dead yet? Yeesh. You gotta be kidding me. So we got 160 rounds, including the ammo in our current magazine. Not a whole lot. I don't know how many rounds we can hold. Swing. There we go.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Looks like the reinforcements are coming from the cleaner's underground tunnel system.
You gotta be shitting me. Ain't no way. I thought there was supposed to be a heavy that came out of there. That's why I set that turret. I set it down right there. Oh, shit. I double. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mike. You see how he flanked to the. I did not see him. I saw the other two. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. You cannot let not even one of them get out of sight, because when if they flank you and you're already taking damage, and they hit that corner and light your ass up with that butane, it's over with, man. Barbecue season. It's over, bro. And see, that's the tricky part, man. God damn it. Swing better. Yeah, you can't let but you know what you could actually do? What I don't typically do? You could put your ass down. You could oh. What? Get out of here. No way. Oh, you gotta stop that shit right now. Gotcha. Huh.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Looks like the reinforcements are coming from the cleaner's underground tunnel
Oh
system.
shit. Whew, fucking man. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, see, it's much better. Just because there's so many spawn points in this room, it's much better to just camp out up top. Now this is... Come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me? This is something I typically don't do. Like, when I'm playing this, regardless of if I'm on my hardcore or my regular agents, whether it's challenging heroic directives, not that, like, I'm usually running on through this room tearing shit to pieces. But that I just knew that going up there would be a lot easier. So if you guys are having trouble with this mission, and this room is kind of giving you a run for your money,
I suggest you
take that ladder on up there, man, to that platform, and that's kind of where you want to be.
Conley off and get her out of whatever hole she's hiding in.
Rhodes, I like the way you think.
You're growing on me too, Kelso.
You're growing on me too, Kelso.
Division's progressing inside the complex. They're approaching the sandbanks. Defend the oil. Too many people depend on us to succeed. Don't fail them.
Oh, man. That was a dirty headshot.
I've deployed a surveillance drone to the area.
Oof.
I'll let you know if I spot Conley.
Yeah, looks like I'm low on rifle rounds.
Fucking oil gas. Somebody's gonna fix those cooling pumps.
That should have been a headshot too.
Whatever they're cooling probably can't handle too much heat. Do whatever you
Whatever
can do
they're
to disable those
cooling.
pumps, Agent.
Can't
Trust
handle
me,
too much heat.
it'll be fun.
They're giving me SMG ammo, but I notice my rifle ammo hasn't really moved very much. It's a pretty decent headshot with an SMG from that distance. Whoa.
Looks like there's some more cooling pumps.
Bruh.
Cooling pump system compromised.
See? I told you it'd be fun.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Bye-bye. Now, that heavy was a little bit... Unless some of those shots didn't register, but it looked like it may have been 3 to 4 headshots to drop that heavy. I don't know why he was so resilient.
Let's see what else you can mess with that'll piss her off.
Tell you what, man, headshots. I wish they, you know what, honestly, I wish they had like a stat on here for, look at that, headshots. That's all you hear is like brains being just dismantled by these hot-ass projectiles that's coming out of my motherfucking weapons, bro. Smash those thumbs up if you guys just pulled up, man. Support your boy. New realism mode, not bad, bro. I mean, I give it a fucking 7.5 out of 10, bro. You know, I'm not gonna give it no 10 out of 10 because it's not Dark Zone, man. It's not Dark Zone, and I'm a little disappointed, man. Not to go on a rant in the midst of showcasing this new mode, this limited new mode, but 10-year anniversary, not a fucking thing about the Dark Zone. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand the game, though. Like, I don't get it.
Sounds like
Why don't we have anything for Dark Zone? New exclusives, new gear. How about a whole new fucking Dark Zone area, man? You know, and myself and other content creators, even other agents, have suggested that why don't you give us a part of the map that we rarely fucking use, man? I've heard people mention Kinley. That's not my idea. I think it's a good idea, but it's not my idea. I mean, you could use Kinley. You know, you can use the amusement park, the ballpark. There's a lot of different parts of this game that we rarely use. We see one fucking time. And then outside of that one time, damn it. Outside of that one time, we never see it again. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna take care of some of these minions first while I'm on a fucking rant about the game. Oh, no you don't.
Serious trauma detected.
Oof. See, that's what I get for going on a fucking rant. But anyway, like I was saying, 10-year fucking anniversary, man. Not a single fucking thing with the Dark Zone. I don't understand that, man. You know, the Dark Zone is baked into the storyline. We've talked about it on many of occasions on just how that is. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how we could be 10 years into Div and the new game doesn't have a single thing about Dark Zone. To me, that's kind of tough. It's just my opinion. But I'm not going to rant about that too much because that's not what we're here for. But just know that I feel a type of way about it.
Watch out! That refinery is falling apart, and the pieces will have to land somewhere. Avoid the impact areas.
Oh, buddy. tell you what. I gotta snap back. Bro, you can't even peek when he's shooting that motherfucking thing at you. If you do, it's over with. I'm gonna have to pop 2 fucking kits, bro. That's crazy. That's insane. How? I was in no way. No fucking way. I was in cover getting roasted. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill the big motherfucker first, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can't leave him up. You just don't have the survivability. As soon as that fire touches you, it's over.
Compromised.
Which I don't like a challenge, man. This one is a little bit more challenging than old Theo Barnell, because we was able to one and done that mission.
Not gonna like that one bit. Good.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Watch out! That refinery is falling apart, and the pieces will have to land somewhere. Avoid the impact areas.
Get the look at him. He's just roasting the hell out of my damn turret over there. Yep, turret's down. So let me get back here. I want to engage him from a distance. Now, bro, you got to be kidding me. How, bro? Just had to pop 2 kits for this fucking bot. Crazy. I mean, they really made me work for that, man. They really made me work for that. Where's these other bots at? Now, you mean to tell me out of all those shots to the leg, I almost killed my fucking self. You mean to tell me out of all those shots to the leg, he's got some strong fucking legs. I'm gonna tell you, because I shot the shit out of his legs, man. All I saw was his little legs exposed. The shield had everything else covered. He ate all those bullets and kept running. Didn't limp. Didn't yelp out in pain. You know.
Echo detected nearby. Echo detected.
Which one of you is the tech? I'm the senior cargo technician. You know how to operate the fuel returns. Of course, it's my job to know. I do maintenance on all the ship's systems. Good. Keep her. We don't need the rest.
Are you gonna kill us?
Get out of here. I said, get out of here.
I said, get out of here. Alright, give me 1 second here, gang. Get this shit started. Let's see. Talk about running in slow-mo. Oh, sheesh. No fucking way. He's tanking all that motherfucking damage. That's crazy. They are not. Oh, shit. I can't even really see this, but whew.
this point, they'll seriously compromise our progress and set us back months. We can repair the damage, but the threat must be eliminated here and now. Our work is too important. The city depends on us.
Sounds to me like you're getting warmer, Agent. Keep at it.
Of course I do. Damn, headshots is just brutal. Oh, okay. All right. There's another headshot. Stop that. Oh, man. Not again.
Vital signs critical.
Whew. Yeesh. Guys think he jumped down? No, of course not. Of course not.
Serious trauma detected.
Sheesh. How, bro? Oh, he's really lighting shit up over there. Look at this. Look at that. My gosh. What is the deal? Finally, they give me some damn rifle ammo. They've been giving me plenty of SMG ammo, but they ain't been giving me much rifle fucking ammo.
Like the green poison, the division's resilient, operating without reflection.
Now, why do they have hardcore mode even available for the realism mode? I don't even know. I don't know what that's about. I'm not feeling that froggy. I'm not gonna leap onto that. You understand?
Gas valve detected.
I've got a visual on Conley again. She's moved to the upper deck. Looks like she's preparing for her last stand.
Alright. Moment of truth. Final showdown between Conley. Let's get it. Oh no, this isn't the final one. This is a whole nother damn room before the boss fight. Oh. Damn, there's a whole bunch of these damn bots all over the place. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. So get out of here. Get out of here. No way. This realism shit is not for the faint-hearted, man. It is not easy at all. Especially with the limited shit that you have available at your disposal, man. Like, crazy. Those weak points are something else. Come on, jump up there, buddy. Jump up there. No? A little shy? Oof. That shield saved his life, because those both should have been noodle knockers. That's okay. Should be one more down there somewhere. Oh, there you are. What's wrong with that NPC, man? What you making all them noises for? What's wrong with you? Headshot. Oof. You know what I haven't really been using, though, since we've started playing this realism? I haven't really used many grenades. I think I used one grenade in the very beginning. Oh, shit. Somebody's still alive, man. Somebody's still alive. No? Still says secure the area. I don't see anybody, though, man. Look. Somebody glitched way back somewhere. That you should be able to interact with that panel, and it's telling me to go over there, but wait a minute. Somebody's got to be alive, or something's glitched or something. Ah, there you are. Hiding like a bitch. Headshot.
Say what you want about the cleaners, and believe me, I do. But they're crafty SOBs.
Crafty
See if they've got a
SOBs.
way for you to reach the upper decks.
Mm-hmm.
Like a moth to the flame.
Kick her ass, Agent.
Yeah, if they don't barbecue my shit. Oh boy, here we go. Sheesh. I see ya.
Neural network detected.
Sounds like you're on the right track. Conley's in the control room.
We used to have a clanmate in the clan. He used to heat pigeons. He says it's a tradition passed down from father to son. They'd go out and hunt pigeons and they'd heat them. Quote unquote. Yeah, we'll see. Whoa, that's not nice.
Rhodes, that fire tower there, anything we can do about it?
Just gotta be a power source on it somewhere. Destroying that.
I just hope it don't hit me, cause yeesh. Alright, what the hell?
There you go. Easy peasy. Power source knocked out. Tower.
Alright, somebody is shooting the shit out of me. And I keep flinching, so we gotta go see about that.
That's bad guy code 4. You're doing really great. Keep at it.
Oh, buddy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Serious trauma detected.
I got that kid off in the lick of time. I'm not even lying.
Gas valves detected.
Time to improvise. See if you can do anything with those valves.
Drop that nade. See, they think they're slick. They try to have all those gas things set up. Oh, no, you don't. Headshot.
Oil gas pressure.
Oh, boy. Someone's lighting me up. Come on out, Vivian. Time to play.
You flushed her out, Agent. Now take her down.
Cover me.
Damn, how many of these rushers is they gonna send? Sheesh.
Vital signs critical.
crazy. I got to pop my last kit, bro. You gotta be kidding. I'm not gonna lie. Vivian is giving me a run for my money. Headshot. Vivian, it's time to go to sleep, baby girl. There it is. It's time to go to sleep, baby girl. Good night.
Yes! You got her.
Yes. We got her, agents. Told you guys we were gonna beat the shit out of Viv. Is that everybody? Not quite.
Well, that was something. Fire, explosions, homicidal maniacs. They're rich for my taste, but I can see why you guys like it.
We did a lot today. We shut down the cleaner's oil pipeline, got rid of her. Keener can't use her to target the JTF anymore. And we're one step closer to catching him. Well done, Agent.
So we got a muzzle brake 7.62 and something else that wasn't quick enough.
Conley was invaluable to the cleaners. With her gone, we should start seeing a decline in their operations.
We're sending in a team to secure the tanker.
That's how you do that, man.
So
Sheesh.
we're bound to find something of interest. Just recovering the oil will be a huge win. JTF will be
So I mean, again, we've been a little lackadaisical. We've done a little sightseeing, you know, diving into different objectives. Again, I think a realistic time frame for this would be anywhere between 3 to 4 hours for most agents. Assuming that you could complete it. If you know, if you get wiped a few times, then that's okay. You know, I think we went down what twice, stranded tanker, and then once at one of the control points. So, you know, even though we've been going at it for a little over a couple hours now, you know, they sent us packing a few times. You know, but again, a new mode. Learning the gear, learning the mechanics. Still some questions, you know, still some things that I don't quite necessarily know myself. But as you play, eventually you'll be able to figure all that out, you know, which attributes on which pieces complement other pieces. If having a decreased stat for one piece of gear and an increased stat for that same piece, if that neutralizes and cancel each other out, or are chest pieces stronger than mask, or mask stronger than gloves. These are, you know, but I get real technical and like really in depth with this kind of shit. So most people may not even be thinking about it that deep. Like it just may just be like, oh, you just pick something, put it on, and you go from there. But because I like to build, and I did like to build in Div 1, Div 2 wasn't much different. Okay. The only difference between Div 1 and Div 2 for me is I've got way more builds in Div 2 than I did in Div 1. But yeah, learning some of these things, kind of seeing what goes with what to pair with what, those are all things that I feel are going to be important. I mean, again, right now we're using a heavy chest piece, decreased movement speed, decreased accuracy, increased ammo capacity. Again, very vague, and then not knowing what these stats mean. You know, increased movement speed by what percentage? You know, is it a 5% increased movement speed? Is it a 10%? You know, increased ammo capacity. Well, what does that mean? Am I getting 10% ammo capacity? Am I getting 25? So it's a lot of this shit. I don't even know what it means. Well, I ain't gonna say we don't know what it means. I'll say we don't know the values of the attributes that they're baking in to some of these pieces and whatnot. So that's what makes it a little difficult. But again, overall, I would say I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Um, I really wish there was more PvP involved in the 10-year anniversary. Um, maybe next time. I don't know. But, with all that being said, I don't feel like it's a bad game mode. I feel like it's something that they could actually, again, bake into the regular game. If not Div 2, it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be upset to see it in Div 3, you know. But yeah, man, I'm honestly probably not going to sit here and continue to do this. I might pick up where I left off tomorrow. Um, in other words about it, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up. It was a cool stream, man. We shared a lot of information. We figured out a lot of things together. I do look forward to finishing this campaign probably within the next day or two. If I do, it's a really high chance I'll stream just because I've already done half of the campaign with you guys. Might as well finish the half. So if we wrap it up tomorrow, we'll probably be on tomorrow. We'll be doing some stuff like that. We may even be bringing some PvP because we've got this new season, new events. You got manhunt stuff. You got journey stuff. You got new weapons and gear to expertise. We got a new named item. We got a new exotic. I mean, with plenty more to come on top of that. And then you have this new game mode, Realism. I mean, it's just, we got so much stuff going on right now that it kind of like, for someone like myself that kind of likes to stay ahead of the curve, be one of the first to have the builds and have the weapons and throw cool combinations together so you guys don't have to sit at home and, you know what I mean, give yourselves anxiety and whatnot. You got someone like me that'll sit down and figure it out for you. You understand? Just need you guys to tag along. Show me some love, show me some support along the way. That's all we ask, man. At the end of the day. But it's a pretty cool stream, man. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, leave it in the comments. You understand? And if you haven't smashed that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up. If you're not subbed, what are you doing? Yeah, man, until the next time, until I come again. Triple T Dom out. And boom. You understand? Year 8, right around the corner. We don't plan on stopping anytime soon.